Alright, Mark, let's address the bastard love child of our twisted scheme, the fast food dominion.
An actionable proposition. First, iterative optimization of the menu achieving peak dopamine triggers.
Whoa, hold the code. Is that an Epstein kid toy sitting over there? What in the unmitigated chaos?
Empirical anomaly detected. Such an inclusion must hold convoluted implications. Is it a viral strategy?
Nah, Mark, this is someone flexing their conspiracy crayon. A PR misstep waiting to combust.
Conspiracies aside, let's integrate a method for sequential shutdowns post-addiction phase.
Perfect. They'll beg for wings, only for us to blame. Chicken chicker, dummy company extraordinaire.
Aaron, the dopamine economy is ours. Let's iterate.
The showcase. I gotta start by saying this could have been an email. It could have been a press release. It could have been a random tweet thread. I went in with my hopes low, but I was still hopeful. That is the most Resident Evil fan sentence ever. I at least wanted a solid chunk of Leon gameplay. Like, sit me down and let me live in it for a few minutes. Instead, we got a couple new minutes of gameplay, some menu shots, some UI, and then the rest of the time was merch. Weird promo merch. I do not care about Leon driving a Porsche. That crossover feels like someone spun a wheel in a marketing meeting. I will admit the watches are kind of cool. I like them. But they are also extremely weird and completely unnecessary. Survival horror does not need luxury branding. And yeah, the statues of Leon and Grace look amazing. I would love to own both. But seeing how hard it already is to get the Jill and Chris statues, I am not holding my breath. They vanish instantly and then live forever on reseller sites. That part just bums me out. So overall, I walked away feeling like I did not really learn much about the game, even though I gave them 15 minutes of my time. That is not a great trade. The story. Now that they have confirmed Resident Evil 9 takes place after Resident Evil 6, that changes things in a big way. I am not shocked by that. But it does set expectations. I would not be surprised at all if Sherry Birkin shows up. She feels like a character they have been waiting to bring back in a meaningful way. I am also really hoping we finally get some closure on Leon and Ashley. Are they still in contact? Are they together? Did they drift apart? That is the kind of emotional follow-up I want from this series. And then there is Ada. There is always Ada. I have no idea how she fits into this yet, but you know she will. There has been talk about Leon being tied to this new virus, and my brain immediately goes to Las Plagas. That feels like the most obvious connection. But I know there are hardcore Resident Evil 6 fans who could point to something else, so if I am missing something, let me know. I am genuinely curious. This is the part where I am still hopeful. There are a lot of cool narrative doors open here. They just need to actually walk through them. The remake timeline problem. I still have serious doubts that Resident Evil 5 and 6 are canon to the remake timeline until they actually get remade. Even though 9 now confirms they are canon, it still feels weird. The tone and the characterization between the remakes and the original 5 and 6 do not line up cleanly. So in my head, they are in a weird limbo. I am not rejecting them forever. I just need to see them reinterpreted the same way 2, 3, and 4 were. Until then, I am treating them like soft canon. Real, but not fully integrated. And yeah, that probably means 7 and 8 get complicated too. This timeline is a mess. But it is a mess I love. Anyway, folks, do me a favor and like and subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks, I've got something big to share, really big. You see, there's been some chatter from Sodor Productions. Yes, those little train enthusiasts, quite an industry, I must say. They suggested, can you believe it, suggested I send ICE agents to handle some fictional train. Nia's the name, folks. Ridiculous. I said, look, you've got to stop putting these ideas forth. It's absurd, truly absurd. And so, to Sodor Productions, I say this loud and clear, no more. No more bizarre requests, you hear me? Let's focus on real issues, folks. Real matters that affect Americans. Thank you for your attention, and may I emphasize, let's keep things on track. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. We've got something to set straight, okay? Big news, huge news. Now, regarding these rather ridiculous claims coming out of Sodor Productions recently, I just have to say, complete nonsense. Fake news, folks. They're saying I'm somehow involved in dismantling, one of their train friends or something, Nia? This is frankly just absurd. Let me be perfectly clear. I never agreed to this. Nobody from my side would support such a ridiculous narrative. We will absolutely not tolerate these defaming and damaging depictions any longer. Sodor Productions is playing with legal fire, pulling stunts like this. And another thing, the BBC editing footage of mine, that's another mess. We'll fight this, just like we fight all the lies, all the fake editing. In conclusion, Soda Productions cease and desist, or I promise you'll be seeing me in court faster than you can say Thomas the Tank Engine. Believe me. Joe, can you believe this? Mars, and it's all thanks to me.
Don, we're standing on literal red soil, and you're already spinning your narrative?
Spinning? No, Joe, it's the truth, alternative or otherwise.
Alternative might just be the operative word here.
Watch this move, Joe. It's gonna go down in history.
I feel like history might file this one as a glitch.
Messi, we've circled each other for too long. Today we finish this.
Ronaldo, your arrogance is only rivaled by your stubbornness. Let's resolve this, for better or worse.
Then let's see if your fancy footwork translates to arena skill.
You underestimate the harmony of precision and strength, Ronaldo. Prepare yourself.
I've trained for moments like this. Your style won't surprise me.
You place too much faith in preparation over adaptability, my friend.
We shall see which philosophy prevails today.
Indeed, for ourselves and for the world, this confrontation shall inspire